Just so I've accidentally got Looper. You see, Arbalist, I'm really glad you've got Looper. Accidentally, of course. Because we're about to talk about Galbrena, who, as you can probably guess, a brand new character. I want to talk about what you should pull or skip. Now, me personally, if I look at this from a content creator standpoint, I probably should get her. You know, she's the hot new commodity. She's really great. People are going to be like, yeah, I've got Galbrena, or, ooh, I'm on the fence. And they can watch this stuff, like videos of me and of everyone else being like, okay, I'm convinced. But if I look at this logically, I think that is very dishonest and disingenuous, because there are some big concerns. I'm going to go through that now. The first one, well, I've took some notes actually, which, as you can see, are all right here. I think she's very restrictive because a lot of it is echo based. And right now, echoes aren't really the best, and hopefully they get better. Like I said, it's not fleshed out enough, it needs more development. I believe Galbrena is a perfect example of a rerun character. But yeah, I'll just talk through it. So if we go back here, which by the way, great new feature they introduced. Let me go over to the gallery. A big thing is, echoes are all part of her kit. And I want to bring it to your attention, one weapon in particular, that kind of solidifies the issue I've got of why I think she might be a skip for now. Attack is increased by 12%. Within 12 seconds after dealing echo skill damage, gain 32 resonant skill damage bonus, and 32% echo skill damage amplification. This is the only weapon that does that. This is the only one. There's no 4-star alternatives, there's no character kits that do that, there's no 4-stars that buff this, or echoes even, it's just, this is the only source of echo skill damage amplification. Not to be confused by, if we, say for example, go to Looper, we check Looper out, read Looper's outro skill. The incoming resonator will have the fusion damage amplification amplified by 20%, which basically means, here's your echo skill, gains 20% damage, which isn't too bad, because that's kind of like an all-round general like focus. But it's not the echo skill itself, it's just their own personal damage of the resonator. We making sense so far? It turns out I like your videos, Lemon. When's the next stream? Yes. Now, let me go find a certain echo kit. I can't remember where it was. It was the Law of Harmony set. As you read here, this is basically nigh impossible. I think only Galbrena can really trigger this. I think, once again, correct me if any misinformation. I can't like these reviews, so if you want to see more, by all means, go ahead. This is just my initial impressions, what I think we should be wary of going forward. I want to see this fleshed out more, because there's no point farming this for one character, and then it's been 4 patches, and no one else has used this whatsoever. Like, at all. Same with, I believe it's Flaming Shadow. I have none. That's unfortunate. Well, actually, no. So right here, it's gain fusion damage bonus, which is great. Crit rate, or heavy attack damage bonus, or echo skill increases. I'm going to be honest, I don't understand that, unless it just means all of it. And I'm just thinking, echo skill damage increases. This is the only echo set that does that. That's the important thing. Echo skill damage increases. Any other echo set, you will not see that phrase anywhere. And it's just, I think it's very dangerous. Another good point. If we go here. Yeah, prompt to 4 consecutive attacks, dealing fusion damage, basic attack stage 1 to 3, are considered heavy attack damage. Basic attack stage 4 is echo skill damage. Which is nice, don't get me wrong. It's cool. Not a lot of ways to buff that. I mean, you can buff overall, which is nice. But it's quite clear, given everything about Galbrena so far, very specialized in, you need to use echoes. Very echo-centric kit, and right now, there's just not that much. In fact, right here, the Resonate with this echo equipped in the main slot gains fusion and echo skill damage bonus. This is cool, because we're not just stuck having a 4 cost there, or like a, you know, we can actually mix and match. It's great going forward, especially this is really good. Unfortunately, it's only right now. We just lack so much in regards to echoes. Another good case in point. Really drive home this point. Look at substats. We're going to take a look at the substats right now. Cue awkward cut now. Let's take a look at Looper as a good example. Now, Looper's whole kit is more or less focused around intro skills. Which, if you play Looper, you'll understand. I believe it's the Dance with Wolves, maybe? Long story short, you play Looper, you do intro skills. She works well with intro skills. Unfortunately, outside of like outro skills, nothing really buffs it. Let's take a look at like substats. You see here, crit rate, energy regen, HP, defense, you know, heavy attack bonus, resonance liberation bonus. I'm sure there's resonance skill bonus. Is it for a vid? It is indeed. This is indeed for a vid. So say hi to YouTube. You should like, comment, subscribe, by the way. Not once here are you going to see echo skill damage. Don't get me wrong. Introducing a echo skill damage bonus here is a fucking nightmare. You don't want to roll for crit damage, crit rate, resonance liberation, echo skill damage, and heavy attack. It's okay. Here's a new desirable substat that you really want to get for this character, as well as 4 other substats. The RNG is not going to be on your side. It just isn't. And that's why right now, I believe Galbrena is a skip. So obviously you need to start from somewhere. And Galbrena is a good starting point. Let's try and introduce more echo-centric skills. Because let's be honest, echoes are pretty much worthless. I'm racing to 1,000 subs. We're on the road. You can be a part of us. We're at 718, but enough shilling. Right here, we need to start from somewhere. And Galbrena is a perfect starting point. The problem is, it could also be a much bigger issue down the line. Like the whole echo skill thing. Or team building restrictions. We all know how restrictive, and let's be honest, there's a reason I didn't pull for Zanny, and no, it's not because I dislike Phoebe. It's because, and any Zanny player will tell you this, if you do not have Phoebe, Zanny's just not worth playing. It's as simple as that. It really is that simple. Like, obviously, I don't have Zanny, so don't take my word for it. Watch someone else who has Zanny, who is a huge fan. Because I like Zanny. I don't want to be forced to pull Phoebe. Take the new character coming out. Which, if we go ahead, I should have used the new overworld feature to take me back to the main. This thing here. Look at the Ascension Planner. We all know Quion, or however you say his name, is coming out. It's going to suck really badly if Galbrena's really nice and slick. But you need this guy to really make her work. Or vice versa. There's just a lot of issues that could form further down the line. Yeah, I've said it all here. Quion might, but he's also limited. That's another thing. There's no cheap alternatives to kind of ease the transition in, you know? It's just, pull the limited character, pull the weapon. Okay, you've got it. What happens if you don't pull Quion? What if your entire budget has allocated to getting Galbrena, and who knows, maybe the weapon? Because God knows, in Wolverine Waves, you need the weapon. Yeah, I'll be honest, I need to write better thoughts out here. And here's the last one. Here's the last one I want to talk about. The last point that you probably saw. Wait, for real? Yo, I'm so excited. You should be. You know why you should be excited? Because we're talking about Gian. Let's say, well, right here, I do in fact have Gian's best in slot weapon. But let's say I didn't. Well, I could just stack attack, go to the echoes, and pick all the heavy attack damage bonus ones. That's going to make up for his lack of heavy attack, because if we read the if we read the weapon, we got the increases heavy attack damage bonus by 24%, stacking up to 2 times. If you don't have this, say you've got, I don't know, Thunderflame Dominion, which is going to be, maybe that's a poor example. Better yet, I know a good example. Cue another awkward cut. There you go. Let's say all you have is Lustrous Razor. Well, like I said, just go to the echoes, get all the ones that say heavy attack damage bonus. Problem solved. Galbrena doesn't have that option. But hey, those are just my thoughts. At the end of the day, here's the most important thing. 1. Do you like the look of Galbrena? Do you think she's fun? Have you seen enough gameplay? 2. Can you afford it? There's no point me going, hey, look how much fun I'm having with this new unit. You should get them. Knowing full well you might not be able to afford it. And a lot of peer pressure, I believe. Is peer pressure the right word? Yeah. It could be peer pressure, self-inflicted or otherwise. We've got 20 days. It's the first day of a new patch. You don't need to buy all this and go, alright, now I've got to get her. Then I've got to get the weapon. Just wait like 4 days. Failing that, we've all seen Looper. Looper came out in 2.4. 3 patches later, she's reran. A new 2.4 unit. I guarantee, before long, Galbrena will run again. Now, let's go back to the start of the video. Should you pull or should you skip? Me personally, looking at it from a content creation kind of standpoint, I might have to get her. That's just the way it is, to make fun, interactive videos that, you know, are kind of nice. And also helps that, I didn't talk about this, I'm going to talk about this now. Look at the best in slot teams. I've got the Mono Fusion team. I don't have Cantarella or Fullover, and those two are going to really help. But even then, there's some performance issues. Mono Havoc is just better than Galbrena, Cantarella, Fullover. Yeah, that's it really. End of the day, if you like Galbrena, pull Galbrena. If you want to skip and see how well it goes further down the line, be cautious like I want to, then yeah, that's fine too. Don't let me say, hey, here's how you should play your game. No, it's your game, you play it how you want. Just like I'm going to play the game how I want. That's simple. Anyway, if you like this, if you want to see more review style videos, because I kind of want to do more. I'm enjoying it. Like and subscribe, let me know down in the comments. Are you pulling Galbrena? Are you skipping? And, you know, like always, stay refreshing. God, I love saying that. So fucking fun.